Hi Pisces, this is Star with Ariana Stock. This is your forecast for September 2022. Let's just dive into your reading with the Tarot deck here. The energy that you're carrying in from August into September is a very positive Page of Pentacles. Many of you had made minor gains here. Communication had also opened doors for you, and the opportunities were yours for the taking. I think you were also being appreciated. You were sought after for your words of wisdom. Even if you had been a bit overworked, I think you had achieved your ends. Obstacles to overcome. This September we have the Eight of Swords here. You know, this lady, she seems to be encircled by swords, so there's some negative energy. There could be an energy shift here that you're dealing with. Maybe you're also under tremendous pressure, so it would be best to keep a low profile. Species. Plans could be altered. Also, don't jump to conclusions. It would also be advisable, to make concessions at work. Maybe you should be a bit sly if you want to get ahead. You're also going to be creative, and you're also going to benefit if you communicate, but also Pisces, because this is in the challenge position, I think you should make concessions for your clients. Influences for this month, we have the Page of Swords, another swords in your reading. So this month you're going to be very mentally alert and active. I think you're someone who wants to get ahead in life. You want to cut through the obstacles. You could also be contemplating over your future. Maybe your family members aren't kindly disposed towards your plans with respect to higher education, or even with respect to a job opportunity. It could entail traveling to another place, and maybe they feel that they can't support you well enough. So Pisces, take into consideration everything before you move forward. Your schedules, like I said, could also be disrupted, so you need to have a very flexible mindset. Bookkeeping or accountancy work is also going to keep you busy. The first 10 days of September, we have the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, you may want to enhance your skills, you want to learn further. So like this lady here, she seems to be busy with a creative venture, so many of you could be polishing your skills. It would also be best if you collaborate with others, because cooperation and collaboration is going to help you get ahead. Money which is due to you could also come your way in these 10 days. However, while working, I think you should be careful, because there could be mistakes. Maybe data or information that is available to you seems contradictory. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that maybe you should accept your mistakes. You could be in denial here, but later on you will realize that the fault was yours. In case you're in the leadership position, I think the achievements of your June are going to reflect very well in your department. Other than that, I think you're a very encouraging boss, and compliments are going to come your way. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th September, we have the Six of Pentacles. Money seems to be flowing out, or you need to be in a generous mood, because if you're going to be open-handed, Pisces, then the universe is going to reward you amply. Like I said, you may be feeling that expenses are mounting, so maybe gadgets are malfunctioning and you need to replace them, or maybe you're getting your licenses renewed. Within the home front also, I think you could be a bit perturbed on account of limitations imposed upon you by your family members. Maybe that is why you're a bit temperamental. You don't like the restrictions which are there. In case, Pisces, you're working on a creative idea, maybe there are going to be certain disappointments. Maybe someone whom you have discussed your creative idea could reject it, so you need to rework on them, or maybe the person didn't understand. So this could all be a bit disappointing, or it could leave you crestfallen, but Pisces, you should shoulder on. I think even on the work front, you should focus that much harder. Maybe your boss thinks that you're lacking in focus or lacking in drive, so you need to pull up your sword. You shouldn't give them any reason for complaining. The final days of September, we have the Hierophant. You're going to gain insight. It's going to be a time marked by changes. I think you'll also be in an investigative mood. Maybe many of you are also looking for missing objects here. You could also be a bit irritable. Maybe you believe that people are distrusting what you are conveying to them. Nevertheless, I think this is a time to ask for favors to promote your talents. Maybe your family members could also suggest a work idea and you should work on them because this was already on your mind. You may also be left reviewing the tasks of your juniors in case you're in the leadership position. I think you need to be careful because there could be mistakes here. Other than that, Pisces, I'm also picking up that this month you need to work on your relationship, especially with a male figure. Financial matters or financial mismanagement or a question of ethics could also affect your relationships. Deadlines have to be met in these final days. With respect to your love life, I have this card, possessive. It says here, many Pisces, you could be finding yourself in restrictive work environment or restrictive relationships, and with respect to your love life, it seems to be the same. Some of you could find yourself in a relationship which is very claustrophobic. It is getting rusty. Besides, if you look closely, there are cobwebs here, so you need to free yourself from relationships which are not helping you or which are emotionally draining here. I think there could also be unwanted attention for many Pisces, so you need to be careful. The opposite sex is definitely trying to impress you. Your spiritual insight with respect to a relationship could also come about because we have the Hierophant here. Another thing, maybe you fancy someone but this person is not wearing his heart on his sleeve. Maybe he is in denial with respect to this relationship, but then you do believe that this is a past life connection. That is why you could be thinking about this person oftentimes. Many of you may also want to rekindle your romance in case you're also in on again, off again relationship. I think you should understand that everybody needs time and space. Besides, if the universe wants this union to come about, then everything will fall in place for you eventually. Romancing Pisces, I think you may be planning for the trip. Maybe because of the Six of Pentacles here, you're going to buy gifts or you're going to exchange gifts with your beloved. Your person is also somebody who is going to help you with respect to work. I think the issue of commitment could also arise. You want to be reassured that this relationship is for keep. For some Pisces, I'm also picking up that marital infidelity could be a question here because of this card, possessive. Maybe you feel as though your person or your partner is always keeping an eye on you. Not surprisingly, we also have this card, clouds from Lenormand. There's some confusion here which you need to counter. Maybe there's confusion with respect to a relationship or a professional matter. Like I said, you believe your creative idea is not finding any takers, so this could leave you a bit baffled. I think you desire clarity. Nevertheless, the universe is also asking you to be patient. Sweet are the rewards of patience. So you need to soldier on. You should carry on with the good work, Pisces. You need to work on honing your craft. Maybe the universe is telling you that you're not ready yet. The last card in this reading is diet is important here from the Archangel Raphael healing deck. Pisces, you should monitor your diet or you should incorporate healthy food into your lifestyle or your diet chart. Maybe some of you could be lacking in certain nutrients. That is why this card or Archangel Raphael is reminding you to do just that. I hope Pisces you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.